Deltek Acumen Suite version 7 is now available. The tool that helps you plan effectively and realistically has more new ways to help you get the job done. While version 6 is already a complete solution, version 7 adds in-depth capabilities in the areas of risk mitigation, increased operability with planning tools, enhanced support for hierarchical coding, and plenty more. Let's start with Deltek Acumen Risk version 7. If you use the tool today, you're already familiar with the simplicity of assigning duration and cost uncertainty, developing a risk register, and studying risk impacts. You know about the risk-based critical path report, cost and schedule scatter diagram, and plenty more. Now, just as Acumen offers in-depth impact analysis, it offers detailed mitigation analysis in version 7. Let's take our top threat in our risk model, and we discuss with the team the different steps that can be taken to mitigate a risk. We add these steps to the mitigation plan in the risk, assign duration and cost for each one, and the expected mitigation factors. The key is to work with the team to focus on what can happen with each step. The tool is going to tell you where the return on investment is. In other words, it will answer the question as to whether all of the mitigation steps should be followed, or if there's a sweet spot for mitigation steps that doesn't involve all of them. Let's take a look at the brand new mitigation analysis report. Here on the chart, we can see the overall contribution of each mitigation step. Notice something? After mitigation step 3, there are diminishing returns. Although no one will doubt that the additional mitigation items are accurate, they're just not needed right now, as they would consume time and expense for the project team, but would not truly benefit the efficiency of the plan. This team should go as far as step 3, and then continue to manage risk on the project, keeping in mind these optimal points for mitigation. Next up is codes. Many of your projects have codes: work breakdown structure, OBS, IMP, alternate WBSs, statement of work, reference codes, and plenty more. Acumen now studies your schedule upon import, differentiating the hierarchical codes from the flat code structures. Those hierarchical codes now give you deeper flexibility for schedule diagnostics and risk analysis. For example, in the S2 diagnostics screen, you can select the hierarchical code of your choice, slice the data by that structure, and then drill down to progressively more detailed areas of the project to find the exact root cause of any issues reported. When you know exactly where the problems are, whether by WBS, OBS, or another code, you're already on your path to resolution. Our users asked for direct Microsoft Project Server file import, and we listened. With this new import option, you can connect directly to project servers and import one or more projects. Deltek's own scheduling tool, OpenPlan, also has an enhanced relationship with the Acumen Suite. In past versions, you could publish schedules out to Microsoft Project and Primavera, and even convert between the two. Now OpenPlan joins the party with the ability to interchange files between Project, Primavera, and OpenPlan. Additionally, as improvements are made to an OpenPlan schedule in Acumen, and when you create risk-adjusted and accelerated schedules, you can publish those new scenarios back to your OpenPlan database. Whether you're improving a single schedule or working with multiple schedules from multiple tools, there's no reason to worry. You can work across tools, improve your schedule, risk adjust and optimize it, and publish the schedule out to the tool of your choice. Next up is a refinement to the Acumen file management process. Sometimes when using Acumen, you can run into this situation. You've set up a workbook filled with different schedules and scenarios. Some you want to update from month to month, and others you want to lock in place. Now you easily can. It's simply called Lock Content. It lets you lock down certain projects while allowing others to update when you use the Import All Projects button. Another key upgrade is for anyone who edits Acumen metrics or even writes their own. It's specific to the phase analyzer reporting of your metrics. Let's look at a metric. This high duration metric can be reported in a few different ways. You can decide if the high duration item is reported during the phase of activity start, activity finish, or throughout the life of the activity. Now there's even more flexibility. You can decide if the duration is divided up by phase, or if the entire activity duration will count for each phase. This is a little more technical, but it will help you when you've rolled up your sleeves and have decided to write your next metric masterpiece. Last but not least, enhancements have been made to make Acumen compliant with FIPS 140-2 for security. This is a U.S. government computer security standard used to accredit cryptographic modules. If you're an existing Acumen user, you can upgrade to version 7 immediately. If you're not an Acumen user but you're interested in learning more, here are some ways that you can reach us.